They were starting the build-up then in October 40. Went through boot training, and boot training was a breeze to me. I just come off the ranch. I used to get up at 4 o'clock. And one time I was up and shaved and waiting for the bugle to blow. And one of the guys says, "Where the hell did you come from anyway?" I told him, I said, "I came off a ranch in Montana." We thought we were going to some tropical paradise or something like Trinidad, somebody said. And of course, we didn't know where we were going until we got to Honolulu, and they told us we were going to the Philippines. The next morning we got up and we could see what a beautiful country we're in. All green and colorful and coconut trees and looked like a paradise. Don't worry about me because I've never felt better in my life. I'm having a swell time. So please don't worry. This will be one of the greatest experiences of my life. Boy, was I naive. After the bombing, why, we were all in shock, you know. I had all the war I wanted the first 10 minutes. That was enough, you know. I wasn't worried about the war at all before, you know. We'll survive this, and they wouldn't dare bomb the United States, you know, the Japanese. And boy, did we get an awakening.
By January, the fighting's going on, and you said that during the retreat, they didn't bring enough food. So the troops, you all went on half rations.
We did.
You must have been hungry.
It was half Philippine rations.
What did you eat?
Well, we ate what rice they gave us, which is very little. And I remember 13 cans of salmon for 360 men. So it was issued out with a teaspoon.
That's not much.
And no, we couldn't. We were supposed to fight on that, you know. Then we ate all the 26 Cavalry horses. You know, even Wainwright's favorite mount, you know. And that was very good, the horse meat. But we soon ran out of it because the horses didn't last very long. So then they started eating the caribou, and then they said, "Well, you're no cattle rustlers from Montana. You know how to butcher caribou."
What did they have you do?
And so they gave me the assignment to butcher caribou. And then they come in off patrol and tell me where one was at. And out in front of the lines, I'd go as high in 300 or 400 miles in front.
So you'd leave the lines and go into
Yes.
enemy territory?
And I'd take about 10 men, or, you know, enough to carry the animal. And we'd shoot them with a .45 and dress them out on the skin. We'd skin them out and dress them with an axe. We had knives and an axe. And I'd load them all up with about 100 pounds of meat, as much as they could carry, and go back to the kitchen.
What does caribou taste like?
Caribou.
You were waiting for help from home, from the United States.
They kept telling us to wait to hold out for another 72 hours that help was coming in, and nothing came. And after 17 hours, 72 hours, they'd tell us again.
Well, that was one of MacArthur's promises.
That was one of his promises, and we had gave us a lot of lies. So we used to get together and talk about what was going to happen to us and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And we said only two things can happen. You're going to be dead or you're going to be a POW. And the Japanese don't take POWs.